Good evening. You can see it right here. NFL Commissioner, the man himself, Roger Goodell, arriving at the National Domestic Violence Hotline here in town tonight. This follows a report from the Horns Digest Thursday that Goodell would be in Austin this weekend to meet with Texas Longhorns coach Charlie Strong. That is supposed to happen on Sunday. Our Amanda Brandeis has been at the hotline all evening and joins us now with more on Goodell's visit. Amanda?
Well, Dave, we can confirm that Roger Goodell is here in Austin. We saw him arrive just after 7 at the National Domestic Violence Hotline headquarters. He wouldn't answer any of our questions, and right now we know very little about the goals of this visit, but it is just the latest in a campaign to address domestic violence issues in the league. Now, the NFL and the hotline formed a partnership after criticism erupted of how the league deals with domestic violence cases. This all began after a video surfaced of former Baltimore Ravens running back Ray Rice punching his then-fiancée, knocking her unconscious. Since that video was released, the National Domestic Violence Hotline says their call volume went up 84%. According to the hotline, the NFL has pledged resources that allow the organization to answer virtually every call, text, and online chat from domestic violence victims. Just yesterday, Goodell sent a memo to all 32 NFL team presidents laying out what has been done in recent days to combat domestic violence and sexual assault in the league. Now, helping the hotline is not all the NFL is doing. They've allocated roughly $3 million to a national campaign addressing domestic violence issues. They're going to be running PSAs during NFL telecasts all this weekend. Now, right now, Goodell is still in the building. We're going to hang out, try to talk to him after about his visit, see if he'll answer our questions. Reporting live in Austin, Amanda Brandeis, KXAN News.
Well, the center here in Austin, quite a place. It's helped millions of abuse victims across the entire country. To give you some perspective, the nonprofit hotline was founded back in 1996 with passage of the Violence Against Women Act 2 years earlier. It receives about 70%, or just over $3 million, from the federal government, the rest coming from private donations. Since its founding, the hotline has helped more than 3.4 million abuse victims, men and women. The National Domestic Violence Hotline, no stranger to special visitors. Last October, Vice President Joe Biden visiting with Mariska Hargitay, star of NBC's Law and Order SVU. Biden helped create the hotline by sponsoring the Violence Against Women Act when he was a senator from Delaware.